Today, we will be figuring out what would happen if Bulgaria attacked North Macedonia today. So, let's get right into it. So, Bulgaria and North Macedonia have been known to be rivals since Bulgaria was promised North Macedonia many times in the past, and in both world wars joined Germany and was able to temporarily annex it until the fall of the Central Powers and the Axis. So, I think we would see I think we would see Bulgaria, since they have a larger population and army, push in to North Macedonia here, starting just a little bit of border squabbles, as this is not a widespread known war, as the two nations are really unknown to much of the American and um, just the world generally. Both of these are just unknown, kind of almost third world nations, really. So we would see Bulgaria start to push in here, and the North Macedonian capital right here is Skopje. I think that's how you say it. I don't know, but right around there. And the Bulgarian capital is right here, Sofia. So Bulgaria would make some encircling movements with um, their army, capturing some North Macedonian troops right here. Now, North Macedonia does not have a very large army, only have about 16,000 members of the army. So, since Bulgaria has an army of 37,000, which is double the North Macedonian army, they would definitely excel in this. And they would continue to push forward into North Macedonia. Now, since North Macedonia is not an EU or NATO member, they will not receive any outside help, except maybe some from Greece. However, if I see anything from Greece, it would most likely actually be an aggression because Greece has disputes over Macedonia in general, which is just this area. Macedonia is this kind of this just general area there. And I might be able to see some Albanian help with North Macedonia because many Albanians, especially in the west here, speak Albanian, so Albania could feel obliged to help them. But I would not see any major help. So Bulgaria here would continue to push forward, making a spearhead starting towards the capital as it's in sight right there. And I might actually see it's possible that Greece joins the war on Bulgaria's side, or at least provides them with aid so that Greece could have a chance in getting some land, maybe this much they could be wanting after the war. But I do not think Greece joining the war on Bulgaria's side would happen as they are a EU and NATO member, so both alliances could tell them to stop. And I do believe that Bulgaria is also an EU and NATO member, so they would not receive any support from the EU and NATO nations, and they could possibly be sanctioned. However, I do think this is unlikely. So, we could see Bulgaria making large gains here as they have definitely destroyed most of the North Macedonian army. So, could be pushing close to the capital here, and I think it is possible that around this time that North Macedonia could surrender additionally. So, what I think here, the peace treaty that would happen is so I think this is a possible peace treaty between Bulgaria and North Macedonia, where the previous border was about right here. So you definitely do see plenty of Bulgarian gains since they did dominate the entire war. Um, but I really don't see any possible Albanian or Hellenic gains in this because they were not part of the war, and even if Albania did support North Macedonia, They definitely would not make any gains. They definitely would not fight North Macedonia, as these two are very close allies. And Greece, while it does have a rivalry with North Macedonia over the disputed Macedonian land, I do not think that they would make any land gain from this. And yeah, I think that's what would happen if Bulgaria would attack North Macedonia today. So the aftermath of this is that North Macedonia would be economically destroyed, um, like as if they were poor enough. But I think that Bulgaria could also be strongly impacted by this war. The public could be upset with the Bulgarian officials for, putting them into another war, another needless war, as they thought, as most Bulgarians um are not fully um with completely just fighting North Macedonia, even though they are historical enemies. I just don't think the Bulgarian public would agree with that. So, um, the population of Bulgaria could become against the government, and I don't think much more would happen to Bulgaria other than economic downturn, um, maybe maybe the rest of the countries in the EU and NATO, which they are in, might not like them as much. Maybe other countries would not be as happy with them for just starting a needless war. Um, but I think an interesting outcome of this is that Russia, actually, with their ongoing war in Ukraine right now, as of right now, they might be able to justify some of it because they could be saying, oh, well, Bulgaria here, they attacked North Macedonia and they were pretty much fine. They got the land that they wanted and they left North Macedonia alone. So Russia could be saying, why don't we just do the same thing? We'll take Donetsk and Luhansk here, maybe Crimea and Transylvania or whatever, like right here, I think. We'll take all that and then we'll leave Ukraine alone. Just we'll do our thing here, then we'll be done. So I think that could create some more political instability and disputes about the Russia-Ukraine war. But I think that's it for now. I mean, it's a quick first video. I mean, let me know if it was good or not. I'm probably gonna post more. But yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.